Don Lewis, coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today, as yesterday, we have not a question, but rather a discussion. And as yesterday, this discussion is prompted from comments that I have seen made to previous vlogs. In this case, it wasn't actually a vlog, it was a much older program here at Magic TV. And it was an interview with a psychic reader. Over the years, we've interviewed all kinds of people at Magic TV. Authors, leaders, high priesthood, and also psychics. And this particular comment was from a person who had had a reading with this particular psychic and felt that it was a very bad reading, and that the person was not accurate for them at all. The thing of this is, I've personally had readings with this person that were spot on. So the obvious question that befalls is, why would one person have a really good reading and another person not? And the answer to that, I think, is a very important answer because it speaks to both psychic work and magical work. And the answer from my perspective is this: even the best person can have a bad day, and even the worst person can have a good one. And in psychic reading, it has a great deal to do with the connection between the reader and the person being read, and whether that connection can be securely established. A really good reader can establish it almost immediately, but not always in every case, because it is a matter of individual energetics. And so sometimes that connection isn't going to be as good as it might be. And this is also true in magic in a different way. In magic, you have to raise and direct that energy, but sometimes you'll do better than others. And no matter how good you are at it, some days you're going to be better and some days you're going to be worse because of all kinds of things going on that influence your energy. And so what I want to say about this basically is that these things are an art more than a science. And as an art, it doesn't always produce perfect results. And this is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's obviously a bad thing when the results aren't particularly good. But sometimes the results can be spectacular, even when the person who is doing the reading or working the magic isn't normally spectacular. And it's a matter of how things adjust and line up. And I anticipate that there will be people in the comment section of this vlog saying, oh no, it is always perfect every time when I do it. Well, yeah, good for you. But in my experience, even the best person can occasionally have a problem. And even the worst one can have a hit. And I think that it's very important to remember this. Now, in oracular work, which we've talked about on the vlog before, which is a kind of psychic work, one of the things I always caution people is to remember that the messenger warps the message. Sometimes the messenger warps the message hardly at all, and you get very, very clear oracles. Other times, the messenger can completely warp the message, and what you get is very much influenced by the recipient's worldview. So that's a little bit of a rambling message, I suppose, but the idea, again, is that these are arts, not sciences, and you have to approach them that way. And if you do that, you'll get pretty good results, in my opinion. But if you're going to try to force them into a box where they must always be perfectly successful, you, in some cases, are going to find yourself feeling very disappointed because that is not always what you're going to get. So that would be my rather rambling take on the matter. I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. The Tarot of Hecate. My 100-card tarot deck, 30 years in the making, finally available to you from witchschoolstore.com. Check out a copy today.